It is because he is thus free from striving that therefore no one in the world is able to strive with him. In Taoism, Lao Tzu uses a virtuous thing called Tao to describe how the universe functions. It is like the universe has its own way of running, and we, human beings, are not able to control or force the universe to run in a certain way. So if we go with Tao, we get an easy life. If we go against Tao, our life gets hard. Growing up in China, I've been immersing myself about all those Eastern philosophy, which is more peaceful, more spiritual. And I migrated to Australia, spent 10 years there learning all about the Western ways of life, where everything is scientific, well calculated, and you can design your way to success, basically. There has been a common misunderstanding about Taoism in the Western culture. The essence of Taoism is called Wu Wei. Wu stands for no, none, or maybe negation. Wei, that literally translates to doing, or maybe action. So to many people, Wu Wei means not doing. So I just don't do anything. That becomes a symbol of laziness and slack off. But that's further from the truth. Actually, there's a better translation to Wei, is forcing. Instead of not doing, it's not forcing. The key difference here is the focusing point. Doing, focus on the process. But forcing, focus on the result. See, if you want a result, you need action. If you want to win the lottery ticket, at least you need to buy one. But forcing is far beyond doing. For example, if you go to a concert and the musician was performing out of his heart, he's going with his flow, or maybe he's in the zone, everything is so spontaneous. There's nothing artificial. But as soon as the musician starts to force it, he starts to judge if he's playing right. He's talking to himself that, I should play G minor after E. Then you will instantly realize that he's out of the zone. He's not flowing. The performance starts to become worse. So Wu Wei means you still do. You just don't force the result to happen the way you want it. You can't just sit there and not do anything. That's laziness. That's the doing that can improve your odds of winning the game. But you shouldn't be forcing. The problem with forcing is it's result focused. So you tend to overstretch yourself. You start to focus on competition. You start to focus on being the guy who come out from the other end. And I found that the society gives us so much pressure and anxiety because people tell us to focus on the result. You need to win. You need to be rich. You need to be beautiful. And all those things. But that's wrong because Tao has its own way. The universe has its own way of functioning. You can do everything right, but the result may still be bad. Sometimes it's just the nature. It's probability, it's bad timing, it's luck. Or Lao Tzu said, it's Tao. Like the Western people say, God has its own plan. You see, the global beauty industry capitalized at 378 billion. So many people spend so much money just to go against the nature of aging. But aging is inevitable. So many people are trying to go against Tao. That's why they are having a hard life. Another example I like very much is the NBA player Giannis Antetokounmpo. A couple years back, his team lost during the playoff. And then a dumb journalist asked him a dumb question, say, do you see this year to be a failure? Instead of answering the question, Giannis actually asked the journalist another question. Say, are you the best journalist in the world? And she answered, no, I'm still working on that. And then Giannis followed with this question. Do you see yourself a failure then? See, they are the best players in the world. And they pull their blood, heart, and sweat out every day working on the gym, on the court, trying to win the NBA champion. You don't call these people losers if they don't win the title that year. They've done everything they can. But they don't force the result to happen. And guess what? Next year, Giannis won the title and the final MVP. That's the art of not forcing, still doing. In Chinese, if you add one more word between Wu Wei, is Wu Suo Wei, it literally means whatever. It's a mental thing. You say whatever to the result. So you are doing the best you can. But when the result is bad, you smile and say whatever. Then you move on. It's a mindset. It's whatever life throws at you, you smile and accept it. It's really like the Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius said in his book Meditations, don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen, and you will go on well. The universe has its own way of functioning. You just need to be patient. Keep doing what's need to be done and wait for your moment to shine. A Chinese bamboo usually takes 5 years to grow. And during that first 4 years and 10 months, it doesn't even break out of the ground. However, in the final 5 weeks, it madly grows to 90 feet tall. If you want to win, don't focus on winning. Focus on building the strengths that helps you to win. In the book, The Art of War, Sun Tzu described the key concept of winning a battle is not to win, is to not lose. In order to not lose, you need to be strong and powerful. So make yourself strong enough that you won't lose at the first place. Then just be patient and wait for the right moment. It's like in judo. You don't use all your strength all the time because you will be burned out, you will be exhausted. You only wait for that right moment to come. With a little bit of strength, you'll be able to throw your opponent on the ground. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up. Don't lay back. Don't force the result. Just wait. Tao has its way. Taoism and the Wu Wei is the foundation of Chinese philosophy. Being multicultural, I've found so many similarity and difference between the Eastern philosophy and the Western. And I've also found many successful people who incorporate Eastern philosophy in their life. So if you are keen to know more, please subscribe and stay tuned. Amo Fati, my friend.